Welcome back. It's the end of spring, year 6. And here's my little update. Really not a lot. This is the other side of my orchard. I got my tavern put up. And I built a couple more houses. A little bit of decorating. Put a couple street lights in, and these are the only street lights of this type that I put in so far. I put them over here. I think it looks nice. Did a little bit of decorating here and there, not much. So I got this. Still need to do, well, I need to upgrade that one. The food storage. And I think there's 2 food storages I have to upgrade. And of course insulate and everything. I have more than enough limestone to do it, but just didn't get to it yet. But yeah, I added some more houses. Just these 4. I was running into an issue with, my food. So I've been making pottage and I've been making vegetable soup. And I want to make the vegetable soup more or less for them to eat. So I wound up starting over here, putting 2 fields over here. And one's carrots. Half of this is carrots, half of it's onions. But the big problem I ran into was, of all things, cabbage. And I built another barn here. Nobody's in it, but yet. But I built another barn. I do have this space. I could do anything there. Another house or something. Whatever I need. I don't know if I'll need any more houses over here. But, if I do, I could put one there, a couple there, a couple over there. If at all, I'll probably only need maybe 1 or 2 more. So I'm having issues with... I ran out of cabbage. That's my latest one. And, look. Well, they didn't finish that, so... I have to run over here and get some cabbage seed and finish that quick. Because it is late. Nothing seems to go my way of late, so I'll get this done. And this is really the only thing I expanded upon. And just take it all. Take it all. It really didn't do anything at the other places. So I don't even know if I'll run over there. But yeah, this isn't my big issue. This is definitely not my worst issue right now. Well, like I said, I was running out. So I wasn't planning on even doing anything in this field this season. But whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. Now I know what's gonna happen. I do have like 1,000, I think, maybe a little over 1,000 beetroot left. So I don't know what happened there. That used to be bring in the least amount. But whatever. Now I'm going to have massive amounts of cabbage. Because this will probably get, this will be done twice a year. But I had the people bug out. The farmers bug out on this field. It's like, oh, what was going on? That ended perfect. I have 3 people in this shed. 3 people. Of course, they're not there now, but I had 3 people there. I only had one of them working here. I had one come from all the way up by where my house is, and that's pretty far away. Walked all the way down here to do a little bit of the hoeing. And I had another one walk from somewhere else, I think from over on the other side of the orchards. Walk all the way over here to spread the fertilizer. Like, that's not right. And it screwed me up. It screwed it up. Because that should have been all done 2 days ago. And that's not what happened. So there's that. So there's a crazy bug. Like, all three of them are standing there. I don't know why the game decided to do a check and send people all the way down here from up to the main area. But I don't have nobody in here yet, because I'm out of Dynasty Rep to get any more, which is causing me an issue at the moment. But before I get into that, let's take a quick run up here. I really hope these trees get bigger so they look nicer. Well, whatever. I might be putting in maybe 2 orchards of apples. So I might be getting that done. When I do it, I don't know. You know, maybe I'll get it done in the summer. Maybe I'll wait for the fall. But the big problem I'm running into is all the women having babies. It's killing me. I had 4 people in my other barn, my main barn. I had 4 people in there. And yeah, all 4 of them were gone. So I did some scrambling, ran around, did a bunch of quests, and just got enough to get, I think, 2 more people. One, I know I just got one the game day before this one, and put them in the barn. So I got at least 1 person in the barn up there, but that's not going to cut it to keep up with the fertilizer. I got I don't like not having a, that's just a thing. I'll put a light over here. Put a torch. But so I put these guys in. And I think in one of the videos I was saying I probably need at least 2 folds. I don't think I'm gonna. But I made it big enough that if I wanted to or I needed to, I could put one, you know, right here. But the way it's looking, I'm not going to need 2 of them. So, if anything, I need another of. It'll be more chickens. So, if I need to put in another hen house, I'll put one, you know, probably in this corner. Put it down here. You know, it's kind of hard to see as I'm starting this late, but I think it came out okay. And, you know, I prefer the wattle fence for the animals. I just like it. Looks like more of a fence. So, yeah, I put that in. And I need to put some daub in that. Get that insulated. That's the thing now. It's most of these places need insulation. But what I will do is I'll probably just run right to the house, and I'll just advance it to the next day so it's light out, and go from there. I think it's looking pretty decent so far. And like I said, not really decorated much, so. Okay, next season. Here we go. Good. Your husband visit, invited to a wedding. Oh, we're gonna have a jolly good time. Yep, this is gonna make him super happy, so. Last two playthroughs, this came up too quick for me, and I didn't have a tavern. I was like, ah. There we go. So if all villagers got 30 mood, everybody should be maxed right now. So that's cool. Kind of brings up a thing. I might have mentioned it before. It'd kind of be nice if, you know, when I got married, if it would be something that you'd have to build up to. You know, you need so much food, blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. And then it would be like, you know, the celebration that could go on for a little bit. You know, actually show the wedding. Something neat. Well, whatever. He might need a toy sword this time. So. I'll take him a toy sword. Man, I got stuff for the wife. As I said, every time I go to one of them vendors, you can see I just buy it all. Yeah, I'm out of room. As you can see, too, we'll get to this. My money kind of is down. I did sell some stuff when I was in one of the towns. Like, it's not an emergency that I run around and spend all the money or, you know, sell all the stuff every season. That's not an emergency to me. Hello. So let's see what he got. Oh, go ahead. There you go. I never had this one before. There's the song. Wow. It's 3 years old. This is funny. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Really? Chicory at St. John's Wort? Whatever. It's up here. I've never seen this mission. Pretty sure I got chicory up here. Well, I think he's going to get stuck with it out of the shed. I think it got all covered up. It's just as a good thing because it's reminding me. I don't know if I showed this too. I put another strip in here because I was a little low on certain things. I think that's onions and carrots again. But well, let's go get the little guy some chicory. I think the chicory was growing right where the house is here. What are you going to do? In here. I think I have some. Some? Yeah, I think I got some. 2,500 chicory. Oh. But I need 6. Okay. Oh, I actually literally have to gather it. Oh, mother of all living creatures. I don't know if there's any over here. This is why I don't like to... I'd rather do updates than show gameplay, because now this is totally taking me away here. Yeah, that's not chicory. It's totally messing me up at the moment. You know, forget what I was doing. I just really want these trees to get bigger. Definitely not big enough. You know, this, especially chicory, when I started, it was hard to find it. It was hard for me to find it anyway. And I was gathering it over by my second mine, my favorite one. That's where I had to go to gather it. This was the only place I knew where it grew. Because then I wasn't building here. I was building across the... Still on this main side, on this side, but down the road I was in that one open spot there. Let's see. Where you go? Oh, jeez. Never had this mission before. Never. Okay, so at least that one's out of my hair for now. Oh, I forgot to give him a toy. Yeah, jeez. There you go. Bye-bye. I've been getting these missions. We're out of food. Can you get me some food? And they always want fish. I don't got a fisher, so I moved the wife into fishing for now to get some of that stacked up. So needless to say, I'm making like no money. Hey babe, come here. Hey, come here, babe.
Hi, hubby.
Throw some romance out. Got you a little something. She loves flutes. There you go.
Goodbye.
Because I would forget that. Okay, and no mission from her, so. I'll guess it'll be the fall. And maybe I'll get the mission to get the Fisher guy. That's what I'm thinking. So, let's see what's going on here since I'm right here. I could probably be pulling in more blacks than they are, but whatever. Didn't worth it. Let's see how their skills are progressing. 6. 6. Oh, 5. Thank God it wasn't another 6. Okay, so. Oh, I gotta fix this. Okay. So, we got this upgraded. Still got to finish it. Added 2 more of these. And I'm not sure. The way it looks, I discovered something which I think was another update that I was not aware of. So, and it could potentially seriously hurt what I'm up to. Get back to that. I want to see what's going on in these other fields. I did have to move people. I think I moved 1 out of each one of these farm sheds into the barn, just so I could keep the barn functioning and what have you. And this is, yeah, that's right. I changed the one over to wheat, and this one's still rye, I think. Whatever, doesn't matter. Then I'll add them too just for animal feed, which I don't need yet. I'll probably make a bunch come winter. But something I noticed, doesn't matter what you sell in these. At least I only did it with 2 items. I didn't check it with anything else. You can see, this is the one that I had with the wife in. And I got this guy. You can see he's level 10. Now, this is just pretty much like a little FYI. Don't know if anybody realizes this. Enter the services. He's still in this tool stall. Okay. Okay, look at this. That's what he's expected to make. Right? 1380. Okay. So let's have him sell iron knives because, well, they cost more. Right? They're double the price of iron shearing scissors. So, we'll do this. Now remember that top was $13.80 per day. $13.80. Just for giggles. As I know, I could see I have almost 600 buckets. See that? $13.80. These are capped at $1,380 a day. I don't know when that happened. I honestly don't know when they did something like that. That's stupid. I find it asinine. So that just screwed me. I had no clue about that. None whatsoever. Let's look at how many shearing scissors I have. Almost 1,400. And I'm making most of them. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, content creation. Somebody really want to see me sit there and hammer for 2-3 straight days, game days, hammering shears out. You know, this is a challenge. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life, you know, just to make a couple minute video. That's not what I do. But there you go. Now I can actually do the math, which I don't want to, because I'm going to wind up, I'm going to be needing like 20 market stalls to even have a chance. Like, that was never like that. When I did Hectic Nazari posed the million coin challenge, which I see he never even finished himself, I had that done really quick. I didn't even have all the technology maxed out, and I had 1 million coins. Granted, that was also back when things cost a lot more. Like, I was, the seedlings were still like, what were they? Anywhere from 150 to 240 a piece. You know, it was different. And the stuff was priced different. But I was still selling the same thing. I was selling tools. So that's where the money was. And I had 1 million in no time. I think by year 6. Yeah, I think I only made it to year 10. Around year 10. 8 or 10, and I was done. I didn't save it, or I'd load it. And he still didn't finish, and that's over a year. Like, and I remember trying to ask him in different channels, like, he just kind of blew it off or ignored me or whatever. I don't know if he was going to redo it, because we got started with that, and then they changed a lot of the item pricing. And I was trying to ask him if he was going to restart it with the new prices or just continue on. You know, where, you know, stuff was worth a lot more before the, you know, you can call it a nerf, but before it was changed. And that's what made potions worthless to make. You know, I don't want to sell stuff that's worth 20 coins when I'm going after 10 million. That's just seems asinine. But as far as I know, he never finished it. And I remember looking before I started this. He never finished 1 million. And I was done quite quick. I just kept going right through. With whatever prices they changed. Which wasn't a help, it was a hindrance. You know, prices got lower. So, yeah, I finished 1 million coin challenge on my own. According to his rules. And he didn't. I don't know if anybody else joined him that was making content at the time, but I was not. So, yeah, I don't know if he's ever planning on finishing that. Because he has another series he's going with the Oxbow. And I've been watching an episode now and then, not like I used to. You know, I play different games too. But, as I stated multiple times, you know, I'm a gamer. I play games. And I just started not long ago. And I don't consider it, like I said, content creation. I got kind of a little cranky, and then I got myself involved in a Farm Sim 22 challenge. That's mostly because most of these people, they are content creators. Okay, they're not gamers. They're content creators. They worry about upload schedules and this and that. Whatever. You know, I see that. That's fine. Maybe that's why nobody likes my stuff. I don't know. But this is what gamers do. Gamers don't play games the way you watch these people play. You know, they really don't play like that. You might be all chill and relax and play 10 minutes at a time, but when I sit down the game, because I don't care anymore, I just don't care. When I want to play, I'm playing. And if I'm into the game, I can play for hours. And I mean hours. 12 hours. Online gaming to me, when I was younger, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'd be EverQuest. I remember the one weekend we had a big long raid. By a big long raid, I mean, this is back in the day. This isn't your Asian gaming, which they dropped down a six-man group and down to 5 and 4, and like, no, that's not a group of people 6. That's how it's always been. That's how it started. That's gaming, and everybody wants to change the rules. So I can't stand games like that. But anyway, we had 72-man raids. That was the maximum number of people we can have in a raid in EverQuest. And I'm not going to lie. The early days, even nowadays, depending on the raid, of course, if you keep up with the levels and whatever in that game, you pretty much need a full raid group to take on the raid targets. This isn't World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft was here. Open up and say, oh, we're going to spoon feed you. I played it. It was the only game I ever face planted my keyboard. Literally face planted my keyboard out of boredom. I don't even think I got my characters up to level 35. That boring. You know, kill 20 of these, bring me 10 of those. That's not gaming, dudes. It's not gaming. Anybody thinks that World of Warcraft was the greatest thing since sliced bread? That's probably the lamest game I've ever played. You know, to each their own. But that wasn't a game to me. That was a joke. So I stuck with my EverQuest and my EVE Online, and just hoped that the people that were considering themselves gamers at the time would grow up and see that like that's just cookie cutter. You don't need all them stupid buttons. Oh, I got a new skill. Next thing, you got 400 buttons at the bottom of your thing. The bottom of your screen. That's ridiculous, people. Seriously ridiculous. I think we capped out at 12. We could have 12 spells on our spell bar in EverQuest. Yeah, you had clickies that you can click, but no, I'm not sitting watching timers swing around the circle and get out of here. That's not gaming. That's button pushing. That's button pushing. So there's my rant there. But I did, we'll get back to the money thing. I'm going to need a lot of them. A lot of them market stalls, and that's, they nerf something, so I am twice as screwed now. Because all the women having babies, I have a lot of people out of work. Or, well, a lot of vacancies. Let's get in here quick in management. Click. Just click profession. All you need to do is see the number of kids. That's how many women I have out of work. Apparently this one was just born. That was the last girl that I had in my barn. I had to move people into the barn. I mean, the upside is they're kind of staggered. I'll get 3 backs, you know, whoopee. But look at how many went out in 1 year. Holy crap. That's a lot, and it's hurting because the Dynasty Rep is holding me back. I just can't bring new people in. I needed, 20,500 to get one person. And I got one person. That's it. And I had no choice. I had to put them in the barn. And I'm going to move my wife back to this tool stall. When I remember. But yeah, I said I built 2. I built one more up at the number 1 mine. And just simply because I do have a house up there with nobody in it. So if I can ever get more Dynasty Rep, I mean, now I'm hoping for the King's Challenge because I could really use the Dynasty Rep. But now it's run around and do quests, missions, whatever you want to call them. Got 2 food storages I got to bounce up. I got to go check the resource storage. I keep hating to say it. It's like beating a dead horse, but there. 56 houses. Granted, I do got a few that are empty. These are the 2 on this side that I built, didn't put nobody in. I have 1 over here yet. I got a couple with singles in. This is the one up here that my number 1 mine that I have empty. And I believe there's I have 2. And these, I think I need guys in them, don't I? Yeah. Both need males. Which, no, not right now. They're not getting no man. And then I have a few over at number 2. See, I lost somebody from number 2 already. They had a kid. But I have 8 houses over there. And these are all guys in these. So that's not an emergency for me to fill them out yet. Because having that 1 girl down isn't hurting me over there. It's not hurting me at all. None of the minors being out are hurting me so far. I mean, eventually it will, but right now it's not. And here goes my taverns. Got to check these. Oh, and I gotta move this. Geez, see, I can't keep up. Yeah, we're done there. I do have 2 people in this herbalist shed right now. I found a guy that was, I forget how old he was, but decent age, whatever. And he had some decent skills, and this was one of them that was at level 3. And she's, obviously, she's at level 7 if it's survival 10. But it's like, yeah, I better get another guy over here before I lose this, because this is what I need for the summer. I need to collect the berries. I mean, I need to get Deadly Nightshade. I need to get Henbane. But I need the berries more to keep my taverns going through the winter. Some of them, their skills are getting up and they're getting quicker. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but the berries, and if I plant the apple orchards, when I make that into either juice or wine, that's what I'll let the villagers eat or drink. Because it's less value. Now I seen this, like, Like, I still need a lot of people, and like I said, I can't get them because my Dynasty Rep is, I'm choking on the Dynasty Rep at the moment. It said this one was beat up, right? Yeah. Go through. Oh, there. Okay, whatever. Nothing else beat up. So, this is what I'm going to be spending the summer doing. Is getting all of this stuff, getting it insulated. Getting all that done. Getting, well, quest done, because I need the Dynasty Rep up. I finally did max that skill. Let's see, look at that. I'm maxed out. Like, I got no place to put anything. So now I'm going to have to run around and get the ore out. Like, look at that. 1,000 ore. 1,000 ore. They can't keep up. They just can't keep up. I have 1,652 iron bars. I mean, seriously, I got to pull that out. This is why I'm playing with no weight. Pull a bunch of it out. So I need to build another resource storage somewhere. And normally I would put one down by Hornica, right outside the town. So if I'm doing quests and that if I need something, I can go right there and get it. But I don't know. I'll put it over in case I need to get that other mine up and running. That would be the logical place, but well, look at the amount of money that they brought in. Squat, because of that being capped at 1380 a day. Like I said, my last playthrough, I was on the Oxbow. And of course, I got it pretty big. I had I think I was just starting on the fourth mine. Or no, I was starting on my last mine over there. I had all the mines except the one. And it was the one that everybody goes to, that likes to build around by that waterfall. And I think that is the worst place to build. That was the only one I didn't have done. Even the one all the way up in, if you looked at the map, it'd been like the upper right-hand corner up that way. I had a nice village up there. Well, I could say had, because I deleted the save. But I proved that you can actually build a village up there. But yeah, and they were keeping up. On that map, they were keeping up. I didn't have 1,000 ore left. And I was trying to remember how much money I had. So I know I ended, when I got bored of it, I had 3. I think just 3 market stalls going. And I know I was close to $1 million. I was like 800 and some thousand. And that was pretty quick. I think, actually, yes, I remember, and I thought that was weird because, just because you could play as a female on that, They kind of force you into it because my first heir was born a woman. Well, born a baby girl, not a woman. But anyway, I was like, what? I better be able to have 2 kids. Never did find that out. Don't know. Didn't look it up. I was kind of mad. Like, I don't know. They're just kind of creepy. But whatever. I never got to play my heir yet anyway.
Why is bread so expensive?
Sure thing. What does he want?
Or what?
Let's see what hammer he wants. Copper hammer. Yep, I gotta make some more copper hammers. So I have them. But yeah, you can see a Dynasty Rep 80. Yeah, it's all maxed out. That's maxed out. And then I also did this, and this is why I'm also broke. Since it's a little dreary out here, just go in the house. Sit in the tavern. Get a good seat in the tavern before they come in. Oops, nope, not decorate, sit. So, as I said, part of this was buying all the schematics. And I started with 160 some thousand that I had on me. You see how I scrolled. I bought all the schematics. We'll skip that one. Well, there's not many in this one, but all the schematics. This one that has a lot. They're all purchased. I need 3 more. I bought all of these, and yeah, I need the fishing hut. I need these last 3, and this is the one I really want, so I can go around and finish decorating all the houses. I just want bear fur rugs. I don't know if the other ones make a difference. Don't really care. I just would rather put down the bear rugs. So all the schematics are bought except for these. So that was it. Besides what I had bought, I didn't. Seriously, I didn't pay attention to what I bought. I was just buying what I needed. It was about 110,000 coins to buy all of them. Well, what was left? That's a lot of money. Like I said, I got them 3 left. Once those 3 are done, honestly, it's pretty much pure profit from there out. But 1,380 per day. Yeah, it's not going to cut it. Because I know I was pulling in the 10, 20,000 a day. So now for me to do that, I'm going to need like 20 market stalls. So I'm going to need 20 people just to sell stuff, let alone make it.
But I am a little stitious.
So they definitely changed a lot of things that I didn't know about and I did not see reported upon by any of the quote-unquote big YouTubers of this game. I don't think anybody paid attention to it. So there you go. Market stalls are capped at 1,380 coins a day. I mean, doing that, honestly, I should just go to 30-day seasons. You know, why not? Then when it comes to winter, just skip the winter. But that's not what's happening, so.
A cure for all sadness.
Moving here was the best decision of my life.
If I would have known that before even starting this, I would have definitely attacked this a slightly different way. But anyway, still finished decorating back here. I wonder if I can put a tablecloth on here. Do I get this stuff? Yep. Click. Tablecloth. And before the wife yells at me. I'll just advance it to the next day and we'll see what happens with the kid. Young love. He's 3 years old. Jesus. Let's go next day. Can I sleep? Yeah. Get up. Ouch, rookie mistake. She's married. What? A bit older than mom. This is funny. Girls are stupid. Congratulations, buddy. Okay. Ooh. You're entering Dynasty Rep. I think I need 500 per person. Okay. Well, it's really all I got. I didn't do anything at the other places.
Here was the best decision of my life.
Except up at mine #1, where, like I said before, all I did was put down a market stall. So, it's been doing nothing but raining in spring and summer so far. It was just all rain. Yeah, with that, when I got something to update, I will make another one. I'm going to be doing a lot of quests. I need the people. And knowing what we all know now, what I just found out, I'm going to have to get back into high gear when I was just kind of chilling out. Oh well. With that, stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. Thanks for watching.